Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. Now, before I begin, I would like to remind you it is a general reading. Also, I would like to remind you that I am open for a limited time for private reading requests. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please send your request to the email address that is in the description box below this video. All right, let's begin. Virgo. Remember, this will not resonate with all of you. The only way to know if this is for you is to get a private reading just for you. So let's begin. We have the ailing king here on the Ten of Cups. So it feels like you possibly are hurting from something. It feels like the Ten of Cups is still upright, which is good, but it feels like to you that you can't get it, won't get it, or that now it's out of reach. It's burdening you now with that cross on the wall over here. That perhaps maybe you won't be able to get this anymore because of something that you've just learned. Okay. And whatever it is, you keep thinking about it over and over again. Your thumb marks the page in the book where this heartbreak began. Okay, now you see there's no more light. It's like you've lost faith or hope that you will get this Ten of Cups or that you will get there. Okay. So obviously you are feeling like a fool. We have the Fool in reverse here. Um, you possibly no longer trust your partner either because of something that you have learned. The thing is it true? I have the Moon here. Okay, I also saw the Devil right here hidden under this card. Oh, there he is. Yeah. So, the devil can make things appear to be true, but they're not. So let's find out more. What I feel is that you might think with this card over here, which is the Five of Coins, in this deck here, it speaks to somebody who's playing around, cheating, betrayals, and you may feel taken advantage of. You can be, it can give you that feeling like you're going to lose, and that's exactly how you're feeling. Okay. But I think it's something that you don't really have any facts to back it up. Okay. Um, yeah, something feels like a disaster. Look at that. There you are, feeling like a fool again. Okay, so I feel like with the Master and Discipline, it could be that when you find out this news, you may not immediately say anything because this is keeping things inside and not talking. If you're not talking about it, it more than likely you're not really sure about it. You suspect it maybe, but maybe you don't have any facts. Okay, but even the fact that you suspect it is enough to cause you to kind of withdraw inside yourself. Okay, and that's what you do here in the Hermit energy. Okay, well, here he's called the Grail Knight, but that's it's the same thing, and that's exactly what you're doing or going to do. It depends where you are in this energy. For some of you, it may not have happened yet. And so on top of this, we have this. This is you, okay? If you're here asking questions, whether you are male or female, this shows a male symbol, but it actually is the person who's seeking answers, okay? It is the querent. And so you would be asking yourself now many questions because of this discovery. I feel like you're in a bit of a panic because I feel like a panicky kind of energy, even though you may not be showing it on the outside. On the outside, you would just be giving off this little bit of coldness and this cold energy. Um, and like I say, I'm saying it's you, but I mean, it could very well be vice versa, and could be the other person who's feeling this way, who's having these suspicions. Okay. Um, and so now we get this, all of these insecurities showing up on this, what should be a very happy connection with that Ten of Cups. That's the direction you guys were headed until you hit this obstacle. And now you're asking, why did this happen, or what just happened, or how did this happen? Are we on the same page at all? Especially that it's coming up, that question comes up with this symbol, and it also comes up with this symbol. Okay, because this tower hasn't happened yet. It's just a possibility in somebody's mind. Okay, and you can see, are we on the same page, or are we on the same floor? The same type of question would be pulled off of this card here. So I feel like there's this shocking discovery, okay, made by you or made by them. What they feel is a discovery. This is their perception, remember, okay, of somebody being unfaithful. It's showing up here again, okay, in the Two of Wisdom. Okay, so, but you have it in the reverse, so I feel like it's more of a suspicion, because this in the upright is actually, it's being caught. Okay, you can see it. The image explains everything, but in the reverse, I feel like it's more of a suspicion. Okay. Um, and I feel it's like, you if this is you, you're very fearful, um, of this discovery. It's like changes your whole view of everything. Just the fact that you saw this, or heard this, and you believe it. And it's the possibility is that something may have hit a trigger in you. Maybe you have been betrayed before in the past, and you stumble across something that suddenly makes you feel like it's happening again. Because the devil is seen, even though he's right under this card, he is still here. His energy is being felt on this reading. And so it could feel to you like some type of pattern repeating. So you have the Meloramentum, and that is a card of justice. And it is feeling right now to you that it just doesn't feel fair. You're weighing things up. Um, I think that you want the truth. Justice is here. It's also up here. And so I think that you want to get to the truth. I don't feel like you've confronted this person yet, or that you don't immediately confront them when you discover this. Okay? Because I think deep down you're still trying to validate it somewhere. Like you don't have all of the facts. Okay? So I think this is, you're taking your time to think about it. Maybe you will look for facts. Feeling like a fool because of competition. You are struggling with this. I feel like your heart is wounded. She's words from the heart. And so I think that you want to speak from the heart. Um, but right now, maybe maybe you don't trust yourself or trust what you might say to this person because they have this wound going on here. You're wondering what they're hiding. So I feel like you don't trust yourself at this moment, at the moment that you discover this news. You don't trust yourself to actually have this conversation yet with this person because you could be afraid that what you might say could make this worse, especially if you're wrong. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of things going around in your mind at this time. Okay, a lot of emotions also right now, especially if you have been cheated on before. It's like it comes right back to life, all the pain you felt back then. And so you're imagining the worst. And the reason the imagination can run away with you like that is because you do have a wound that you're still carrying from the past. That needs to be healed and looked at. And maybe this is bringing that out. Like this discovery happened for a reason. This is happening for a reason. It's to show you something, is to show you that you've maybe still got a wound that needs to be healed, or that they do, depending who's who here. Okay, that is affecting your view of things, your view of them now, and your view of the relationship. um, I feel like you may have stumbled on something that made you believe that something was going on. And the reason that happened, like I said, is because you have been betrayed in the past. Because I feel like you will make another discovery soon that what you thought was real wasn't. Okay? That's what I think. I think that whatever it was you fell upon wasn't what you thought. And you will discover that because there's going to be a conversation in the future just about that. And so here's the convenanza facing your need to, and there's the decision. So this is what you're trying to decide, and you can see it here in all of these cards, this group. It's like a scene, and you can see that you're trying to decide between two things, and that is to stay silent about this, not to, make things worse, or to speak up and get that clarity. And I think you do need to speak up, but how you speak and how you communicate about this will be very important and key to how this will go, because you remember that you were betrayed before if this was you. Okay, and so your words may come from a place of pain, from remembered pain, and so they may come off harsher than you really want them to. What you really want is just to know the truth. Okay, and I think that, like you've done the inner work and you still came up with not enough information to clear this up, right? But you are going to get cleared up because you have the sun full up here. Here the sun is low in the sky, and here we have the full sun along with your wish. So you still get your wish in the end, but it's like a little unstable for a little while. So you're going to run into some energy here because of some discovery or something you fall upon that you believe is true, or that you believe that leads you down a path that you've experienced pain. Okay, so it's going to lead you back down that path, make you believe that something's going on that isn't going on. And so there's your news. Here's your devil. And so you are going to get an explanation. And they're going to be very, very serious with you, but gentle but serious, about what you saw or about what you heard. There's your sun again. You have the sun full up twice here. The sun sheds its light on some red flag that you saw, which you need to go look at where your feelings are coming from and go back and try to heal that wound, or at least make it easier for you to bear going forward. Yeah, so you have the sun twice and you have your wish. So this all works out in the end. You still get your happily ever after and you get your 10 of cups. But I mean, this could, it's precarious in the way that it depends how, I think that it's like the ending is kind of like in your hands. So it depends how you react and how you handle this. And so I think that communication is very, very important. I think that you should remain calm because you don't have facts. All right. And I think that you should just, open up and tell your partner how you're feeling, what you heard or what you saw, but don't make any accusations. Accusations can make matters worse. Okay. So, just have a good heart to heart. Let them know how you're feeling and maybe why you're feeling that way, you know, because it's not just about what you saw. It's about a pain that you're carrying. So that is what I have for you. And I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.